is Josh Palmer.
Welcome back to Karate Combat and to the New Republic of LA. And in this future of California, we have got two fantastic fights for you. At the top of tonight's card, our 67-kilo golden belt is on the line as the champion, Edgars Skrivers, takes on the challenger, Myrza-bek Tebuev.
So let's waste no time, let's get straight to it. Here's your breakdown of the rules.
Our pit is a square of 6.5 meters by 6.5 meters. And for the American fans, that's 21 feet and 8 inches. Now, I love this size because as a fighter, you will be forced to fight and look at the special designed walls. They are in a 45-degree angle, and as a fighter, you can use these walls to your advantage. For instance, if you want to throw a real Superman punch or even a flying kick, just push off and kaboom! Knockout comes for you. Now, Karate Combat judges their fighters on effective striking, throwing, and pit control. Also at Karate Combat, they favor aggression over countering. So if you're a fighter and you don't attack, you will lose the fight if it goes the distance.
Можно сказать, что вся моя жизнь карате подходила именно к этому бою. Это сейчас самое главное для меня. У меня, я считаю, хороший тайминг, хорошая выносливость. Будем бить точно в цель.
I already had 2 fights at Karate Combat. Those were dominant victories. I'm the champion of Karate Combat. My opponent is fast, but for me speed doesn't matter. Brother, I try to smash you.
Bas, that is our title fight tonight. Two fantastic athletes. Of course, the champion, Edgars Skrivers, the Bear Slayer from Latvia. He's looked phenomenal on his way to getting that belt.
Well, you said it, the Bear Slayer. I must break you. I mean, this guy is so calm, cold, and collected. It's unbelievable. He knows that all the fighters are thinking about him. They all want to beat him, but he says, you know what? I don't care. Come and get the belt because I'm stronger than you.
We got someone strong for him tonight as well. Myrza-bek Tebuev, the king from Russia. A very interesting upbringing from the Russian mountains. Nothing phases this guy either.
No, absolutely not, because he knows that Skriver is really good, and he said he has a lot of endurance, but guess what? I loaded up with a lot of endurance myself. I know I have great head kicks, and I know that I have a 7-inch reach advantage in my kicks, and I'm going to exploit that tonight.
Yeah, of course, before all of that, we've got what could be a real barn burner for you. The Brazilian Willians Quirino is taking on Greek Nikos Gidakos. He's making his debut here on Karate Combat.
Yeah, this is Sparta! That's right. Listen, he watched a lot of YouTube fights from his opponent, and he said, you know what? It's actually a pretty easy fight for me. He's pretty confident, and he says it's a great opportunity to show the world what I can do in Karate Combat.
Well, that is an exciting fight coming right up next. Let's go ahead, lock in that fight selection.
Vou mostrar pro mundo inteiro que hoje o meu grande objetivo é estar aqui, vou lutar essa etapa do Karate Combat. Eu, como sempre, tô aqui para vencer, vim buscar minha vitória. E eu sou o Willians, ο grande guerreiro. Valeu.
Έχω δει τον αντίπαλό μου, τον οποίο θα αγωνιστώ στη διοργάνωση του Karate Combat. Θεωρώ ότι έχει καλά αντανακλαστικά κάποιες στιγμές, γρήγορος κι αυτός. Θα είναι ένας δυνατός αγώνας, υγιής και θα προσφέρουμε και 2 θέαμα. Πώς?
Kilo fighters enter the arena through the portal. Willians Quirino in the red gloves. Nikos Gidakos from Greece in the blue.
Yeah, the sports psychologist versus Gidakos, the YouTube fight studier. That's what he was doing for this fight.
In the red corner, Willians Quirino, the warrior from Brazil.
Willians Quirino, 0-1 here at Karate Combat. Admitted he thought he had the wrong strategy the last time out, aiming to fix things here.
In the blue corner, Nikos Gidakos, the F-16 from Greece.
The F-15, Nikos Gidakos, his debut here at Karate Combat. A little bit taller, a little bit more reach.
Fighters, enter the pit.
You ready? You ready?
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go.
Heavy stance from Quirino, looking to shuffle his way forward.
Ooh, nice one there to the liver section. Nice counter with a high kick by Quirino.
I like the pace from Quirino straight out. A bit more traditional boxing stance perhaps from Gidakos. Quirino very much bladed and open here.
Oof.
Again, good catch to the kick. Good sportsmanship and Gidakos firing back hard. A little wide of the mark though.
Yep, got a lot of wind.
Four-time European medalist. Took 5th place at Worlds as well. Gidakos very well versed in the karate world, but a little bit new to this full contact environment perhaps.
Yeah, Quirino closes the distance too fast. He needs to stay further away so he can reach him at the end of his punches.
Actually, if I'm honest, I completely misspoke there. Gidakos has actually won several tournaments in old school bare knuckle karate contests.
I love it. That is cute.
And look at that, there it is.
Yeah.
An absolute slugfest here. Quirino tries to tie up, Gidakos hammers right back.
And that's Gidakos, that's his style, in the pocket fighting. That's full contact bare knuckle.
Yeah, he's also competed in those tournaments at open weight categories as well. So as ripped and imposing a figure as Willians Quirino is, I don't think he's going to be all too bothered. And the crowd getting their chant going here, willing these fighters on into the final minute of this opening round. Big exchange in the middle. Hey! Is that a Haragoshi from Nikos Gidakos?
Love it.
Check that out on the replays. Looked like a nice bit of judo thrown in.
Oof.
Looks to me, Bas, like Gidakos is really settling in here. He's starting to really get into this fight.
Yeah, Quirino was moving backwards a little bit. He looked at him, hey, stay here. I want to fight you. Oh, look at that. Ooh, I thought he was... Oh, that's a nice shot.
Well, Quirino manages to get some guard back, but Gidakos, long reach, straight over the top of those legs.
Man, and he connected.
Notice how Quirino's a bit more upright now, not sitting down into that stance as much.
Oh,
big
nice,
right and the
big
left.
Right and the left, connecting. Beautiful. Up and another
Again,
one.
huge Haragoshi, lovely upper body tie, stepped all the way across, loaded the weight up on the hips.
I'll take the steam out of you. You're falling, coughing up a lung.
I honestly don't know if Willians Quirino expected that kind of interaction in the clinch. And again, Gidakos, big shots, wobbles Quirino on the feet.
Man, he's connecting the whole time.
Oh.
Wow, beautiful.
And I got to say, Bas, I don't think there's any...
Oh, he's still dizzy. Look at him.
Yeah,
he almost fell off his chair. We're talking about Quirino.
Yeah, he's a little bit wobbled here. I don't think there's any dispute over who won that round. Let's take a look at the replays. This is the first one of those hip throws. Here we go, wobbles him in the pocket, ties up over the top, steps across, and as soon as you load that weight up, flipped him clean onto his back. Let's take a look again.
Okay.
It's beautiful judo. It's clean hip-on.
Very nice.
Now imagine if he'd popped back to his feet and landed some strikes in the 5 seconds.
Look at that. That was the strike that dropped him on the ground. But you saw that, right? He jumped up to his corner now here in the break.
Yeah.
We're looking at the replay, of course. But he was wobbly before he fell on the chair.
Again, the hip throw loaded him up and absolutely launched him. You know, it's one of those things that the fighting style that works so well in karate and under this rule set keeps you quite upright, leaves your hips a little more open in those clinch exchanges. It's something the fighters have really got to plan and adapt for here at Karate Combat.
I think Gidakos is going to push it now.
Absolutely. He's got to take so much confidence and momentum from that first round.
Well, his corner had to see what happened there when he walked back to the corner. I wonder what he starts with.
Let's see. Hopefully he doesn't leave it too long. Would you take the time, Bas, or would you just fire straight out?
Yeah, well, I think he's waiting to counter. So he wants Quirino to throw a punch or a strike, whatever it is. And in the beginning it was a kick, and right away he countered it with a straight punch. That's, I think, how he opened up the fight. Quirino was giving him a calf kick, and right away he dropped him he hit him with a straight right.
Quirino, a big fan from his sports psychology of visualizing the perfect outcome in the build-up and in the fights, and you know, he's really going to have to use that kind of mental preparation and composure to come back into this one a little bit. Nice spinning back kick just wide of the mark. We're yet to see Gidakos throw with too much intention in this second round, and we're through just about the first minute here. Covering up, good shots from Quirino, the Brazilian.
Good job.
Staying strong in the pocket.
Oh, back into the body. Gidakos. Oh, nice straight. Dropped him again.
Big flurry on top here. And that's the 5 seconds. They're going to stand Quirino back up. Gidakos, I don't know if he's wondering.
Look at him. He's wobbling on his legs.
Yeah,
he's wobbling on his legs.
I wonder, Gidakos had this look on his face like, oh, I was so close. And he was close to getting that stoppage. I don't think he wants to waste any time. We've got 1:20 left in this one. Or at least in the second round. Nice right. Quirino not bothered firing back. Good head kick off the combination. Just not quite enough power. Didn't plant his base effectively.
But Quirino, even though he's wobbly on his legs, he's still attacking.
Absolutely. Certainly still in this fight. But he's got to try and find a solution for Nikos Gidakos. Fantastic display so far in his debut. Close friend and teammate of fellow karate combat fighter Christina Kavakapoulou. Gidakos again, much more traditional boxing stance.
Nice. Ooh, that was a good throw.
Yeah, it's a good counter to a high kick. You know, you can catch the kick, you can throw. Quirino was so high with his leg, he was off balance, and that just made him that much lighter. Again, catch the kick, trip.
Did the same thing.
15 seconds left, and Bas, I wonder if Gidakos starting to get a little bit tired. He hasn't been as active in this round.
Maybe, you know, because you threw out a lot of steam in the first round, maybe he takes this as a breather, so to say.
Second wind in the third, perhaps.
And then go to third blast again. He's really picking his shots indeed.
And that is the end of the second round. 6 minutes down, 3 more to go. See in the corner of Willians Quirino, Bruno Assis, giving him some advice. Let's take a look at the replays, and Bas, that was the right hand that Gidakos used to drop Quirino. We're going to see it again here.
Nice.
And he got around to land the follow-ups quite well.
Quirino goes with a nice kick. That was nice.
Yeah, just not able to maintain his balance. Catch the kick, sweep, and really sat him down there. Unceremoniously dropping him on the floor.
And now Quirino does the back.
Yeah, returning in kind. Taking a look in the corner of Willians Quirino there. Big, deep breaths, getting some attention to the back of the neck. Try and keep that circulation going.
Come on, 35 rounds, gentlemen.
Both these fighters going to have to dig deep in this one.
Over there.
Both back down into the pit.
You ready? You ready?
Referee calls them to the center, and we are underway for the final 3. Red gloves, white pants for Willians Quirino from Brazil. Black pants, blue gloves for Nikos Gidakos from Greece. Gidakos said to us, Bas, that he thought the pit was really interesting and a good opportunity for something fun and new.
Oh, that's nice.
Unfortunately, we haven't seen him use the pit wall all that much yet.
Not yet.
He hasn't needed to. Nice searching question mark kick from Quirino. That one really flies up and whips over the top.
Yeah, they slowed down a lot, actually, right? I thought, oh, Gidakos going to be firing.
Just as you say that, Bas,
yeah, maybe they hurt us.
We get a big explosion of energy.
Big right hand landed there.
He got wobbled there. Stalking down by Gidakos, but Gidakos covering up. He's got to start throwing back. He can't just let Quirino tee off him again. That big right hand. He's landed it a couple of times. The baseball punch out of nowhere. Staring each other down, and you can very much see the fatigue setting in here. I think you're right, Bas. Gidakos dumped a lot of energy in that first round.
Yeah.
1:30 left in this one. Quirino measuring Gidakos, staying pinned in the corner here. The referee says you've got to keep moving, got to keep fighting. they both just don't want to be the first one to eyeing each other up, and Gidakos, huge shots. Quirino keeping that chin well up in the air as he fires back. We've got 1 minute left here. I think this is going to be a torturous minute for both these fighters, Bas.
Wow, and it's going to be very hard to score because Quirino, he came back, he resurrected himself. I mean, he was, the way he went back after round number 1 on his chair, that was not good.
Yeah, the only thing we have to consider is could the referees have seen a 10-8 in that opening round? There's a case you can make for it, but that's going to be down to the judges.
But that says a lot about his heart of Quirino.
Oh, absolutely. You cannot fault it for a second.
Let's go!
Quirino getting a chance on top here, and Gidakos, I think the last 15 seconds here, he's had a very tough last 2 rounds, which we certainly did not see coming. Final 5 on the clock. Brief exchange there to end. And we are going to go to the judges' scorecards in this one. Willians, Quirino, and Nikos Gidakos out of the gate fast. Let's take a look at the replays, Bas, from that 3rd round. Some good exchanges. They'd started quick again, but then tempo dropped a little bit.
Big swings, nice punch there landed by Gidakos, but yeah, there's a lot of energy thrown down right after the moment when I said that they slowed down.
The intention from Gidakos and some of those punches, throwing 100% into them. And there's some anxious looks on the face in the corners. I don't think either of the fighters know which way this is going to go. Neither do we, Bas, because we said there's some interesting dynamics at play because you score each round individually, completely independent of the others. Let's go down to our referee and our official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, with unanimous decision, the winner is the blue Nikos Gidakos.
Yep, I can see that.
Nikos Gidakos from Greece, the F16, is going to take the win here over Willians Quirino. Unanimous decision on the judges' scorecards. Did some fantastic work in that first round. Clearly nicked at least 1, if not 2 of the later rounds. Fantastic sportsmanship from these 2 here. They know they were in a war together. And Bas, tell me if I'm wrong, but how much more do you know someone after going through 9 minutes like that?
Yeah, well, a lot, right? It says a lot. Those are friendships for the rest of your life.
Nikos bounds up to meet our co-host Layla Anali, who's going to find out how excited he is.
Congratulations, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling very good. He's a strong fighter. I know Williams, and I'm so happy with fight here with this guy.
Your English is better than you say it is, my friend, so I'm going to ask you one more. An incredible opponent there, someone very resilient, possibly brought the best out of you tonight.
I don't know. I have a heart and strong punches, all this. I respect all athletes of karate, and the pitch, it's only for strong karatekas.
Absolutely. Congratulations. Well done.
See you.
Меня зовут Мyrza-бек Tebuev, и я люблю адреналин. Я занимаюсь карате. Я мастер спорта и чемпион России, но при этом я без 5 минут кандидат технических наук и имею несколько прибыльных предприятий по всему городу. Я беру от жизни все, что хочу. Каждые 2 недели я должен отдавать деньги за аренду зала, которым владею. Мы с братом живем в одном из самых больших и прекрасных городов России. Основал его Петр I. Здесь родился наш президент Владимир Владимирович Путин. И здесь с братом мы открыли спортивный зал, в котором делимся секретами искусства карате и помогаем людям становиться чемпионами. Но не просто чемпионами, а настоящими воинами. Я предпочитаю скорость во всем, везде на мотоцикле, в жизни и в бою. Моя научная работа связана с высоким напряжением, а точнее с передачей данных по линиям электросетей в подземных сооружениях. таких как шахты и метро. Моя научная деятельность, моя работа, мои боевые навыки, все, что я делаю, у меня в крови. Мы с братом росли без отца, он умер, когда мне было 5 лет. И наша мама одна воспитывала нас. Она работала на 3 работах одновременно, но зарплаты были настолько малы, что нам с братом тоже приходилось работать. И мы ходили по улицам, собирали металл и продавали его. И был один случай, который сильно повлиял на мою жизнь. Однажды с братом мы ночью забрались на заброшенный завод, и я увидел большой провод. И я замахнулся топором, и в следующий момент я уже светился, как рождественская елка. Мощный электрический удар прошел через мое тело, и в какой-то момент день сменил ночь. Огромное количество искр, которые вырвались оттуда. Это изменило меня навсегда. Порой мне нравится думать, что тот удар током был настоящим подарком. И теперь, как боец, я дам волю этой силе. Свидетелями которой станут все. Это королевская сила.
I remember my first fight. It was here on the streets where I grew up. That first punch, that first pain, teaches you determination, puts you in place. The question is, will you get up or stay down? Your determination and stubbornness, staying true to yourself, what makes a difference when pain is all you feel. Religion calms my mind and gives me strength. It gives me purpose and understanding of universe. I had a problem once with another league before karate combat. I picked up this song, but it ended up being used by extremist group. This wasn't my intention. The Holy Quran teaches that whoever kills an innocent life, it is as if he has killed all mankind, and whoever saves a person, it is as if he has saved all mankind. I ended up leaving the league and signed with Karate Combat, which has been one of the greatest opportunities for me. Now I'm the first one in Karate Combat to hold the belt. I train hard, enjoy martial arts lifestyle, and the results come by itself. Some may think that I'm a serious person, but that's the way I am when I get ready for a fight. Outside of that, I like to be humble and easygoing person. I was the smallest kid in my class, so I had to fight for myself. My parents gave me a nickname, the Bear Slayer. It's our national hero, which represents our freedom and never surrendering. I like helping people. I earned my degree in sports physiotherapy and work with other fighters to get over injuries. It's satisfying to help out my fellow fighters. But mostly I train. I train for my next fight. I have been in the toughest places on earth, and my toughest opponent is always me, myself. I bring all of that experience in the Karate Combat pit, which will keep me the champion.
What a fight that was. Nikos Gidakos, victorious in his first ever bout on Karate Combat. Good punches, good pressure, also those throws.
Oh, it was beautiful. I think we're going to hear a lot of him. I mean, the first round, I think he threw out a lot of energy. We saw his opponent stumble to the corner. I mean, he almost couldn't sit down. And I thought, oh, this fight's going to be over quickly. But then he took the gas off the pedal, the foot of the pedal, and he started to slow down a little bit. Hey, why would he do that? So I think that he kind of misjudging a little bit. You know, it's the first time he's here. Next time, he's going to come in with a boatload of stamina, and I think he's going to start putting people apart because that's how good he was.
Yeah, really enjoyed seeing him fight. Can't wait to see him fight again. The crowd is absolutely buzzing here on this rooftop. And Baz, that is all thanks to our DJ over in the corner there, your buddy DJ Adam, really getting us going here with the great vibes for some fights. Bas, I am so excited. It is almost time for our main event. Our champion, Edgars Skrivers, 67-kilo golden belt holder. He's had his whole camp outside in nature. He's feeling good. He's feeling at one with himself. But boy, when he gets in there, laser focus.
That's the thing, you know, you see him outside fighting, and this guy has a smirk on his face. He's cracking jokes. He's having a lot of fun. But then slowly, closer to the fight, he becomes a serious guy. Like, for instance, if you take his passport pictures and you make 10 copies of that, on the first picture he's happy, then he's excited, then he's sad. I mean, there's no difference in his facial expression. And you see that when he talks. And I know that the other fighters see that as well, because it's really weird if somebody says, I'm just the strongest guy there is, there's nobody can beat me, I'm not afraid of anybody, and there's absolutely no movement in his face, you're going to get scared.
It's very intimidating, but if there's one guy who might not be intimidated, it's our challenger from Russia, Myrza-bek Tebuev. He is coming off a good decision win over Daniel Viveros, and he is eager to get a shot at this belt.
Yeah, and this guy, he's got great movement, so he strikes and he moves to the side. He stands never at a spot, which actually is going to be really good against Skrivers, because he's a one-dimensional, straightforward fighter. And one-dimensional, I don't mean, oh, you can't take him. No, because he adapts right away as well. But his opponent is really like that. He also has really great mawashi gears, roundhouse kicks to the head. He's had, I believe, a 7-inch reach advantage in his legs over Skrivers. And I'm pretty sure that he's going to try to throw a head kick in.
Such an intriguing contest we've got coming up for you. It is now time for our 67-kilo main event, that title fight.
Уверен, что я пояс могу забрать, и я его заберу. И в планах у меня его держать очень долго. В этом бою со Skriversом я покажу еще ярость, большую нацеленность на свою мечту, на свою цель.
I'm the champion of karate combat, and I plan on attacking every opponent who comes in my way, and I'm gonna keep my belt with me. My Russian brother, let's have a good and exciting fight. Us!
Portal opens and it is time. The 67-kilo golden belt is on the line, and what a belt it is. You can see it around the waist of our current champion Edgars Skrivers in the red corner, the challenger Myrza-bek Tebuev in the blue.
The Bear Slayer versus the King, who will reign supreme.
In the red corner, Edgars Skrivers, the Bear Slayer from Latvia.
There we have tail of the tape for our champion, 2-0 undefeated on karate combat. He is the defending champion.
Myrza-bek Tebuev, the King from Russia.
The challenger Myrza-bek Tebuev, as you mentioned it earlier, 5-inch height advantage, 7-inch reach advantage in those legs.
Fighters, enter the pit.
And we are gonna get underway here. This is for all the marbles. 5 3-minute rounds, should they be needed. I certainly hope they are, and Skrivers immediately closing the distance.
Yeah, pushing his opponent back. It's very, very smart, because he knows he has those long legs, and that's this way they cannot use him. Nice body kick there. Tebuev, I love that golden belt, man. I really love it. It looks great on the black pants as well, I think. Better, maybe.
I'm sure Tebuev will agree, but he's got to go through Edgars Skrivers first. Skrivers with a nice bit of boxing guard and
kick.
Flexibility from Tebuev. Range was closing, still managed to get all the way up to the head.
Ooh, that was a nice little right kick to the calf from Skrivers. And another one. Moving to the side immediately when he attacked. Very nicely done by Skrivers as well.
Skrivers was saying he didn't really feel that world circumstances had affected his preparation for this one, spending a lot of time outside, Latvian saunas, a lot of nature. Said he thought that was 100% beneficial to his preparation for this bout.
Nice. I like Tebuev, the way he holds his shoulder. He's not completely blading, so that means he's still got power in his left side.
Oh, nice little short little shovel hook there.
Nice little right.
Yeah, following up, really starting to mark up Tebuev a bit.
I love it. He's finding his target.
Really taking a very traditional boxing guard is Skrivers. Tebuev again rattles him up top. And that's a good sequence, body, head.
That's a fast start for a 5-round fight.
Absolutely, but I do feel, having spoken to both these gents, they're absolutely in shape. It was interesting, Tebuev described this as a complicated fight. He said he knows he has experience and endurance, but he was going to find a solution.
Yeah, and that's why, you know what I said in the opening also, he loaded up on stamina himself as well, he said. So that's a smart thing.
Oh, and that was a lot more power in that left kick from Skrivers. A more raw intention.
Oh, a bear slayer.
You know, I asked him about that nickname, and it's Bear Slayer Fight Team, and it's apparently a national mythical hero of Latvia.
Oh, now I gotta look it up. And it was Dr. Doom from Latvia, right?
Right. Break, don't stop. Watch their heads, okay? Heads, watch it. Let's go.
So a quick break there, spinning
nice back kick.
Yeah, to the midsection.
Body.
And they're good shots from Tebuev, but there's not a whole lot of sting on them.
Yeah, because he's short on him, and he's got a longer reach in his arms, and that's why it's not as powerful. You see, when the Bear Slayer's going, those are power shots.
Winging that overhand right to end the round here. First 3 minutes down and a good first round.
Hard to judge.
Very much so, yeah.
Because both of them were aggressive, both of them came forward. I think that actually Tebuev kicked made more, and I believe they count more.
Let's take a look at some of the replays here and see if that aligns. I saw some really nice short shots from Skrivers.
Oh, beautiful. Can you imagine your defense not up?
I mean, even if you have your defense up, right, you're still going to feel it.
You're going to feel it, yeah, but as long as you keep your hands like that and not your palms to your face, because that's a problem, then you can actually snap your arms. No, to your face. Facing your palms to your own face.
Let's take a look into the blue corner of Myrza Tebuev. You see he's shaking those arms out already, just probably a bit more maintenance than anything.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Trying to loosen him up, stop the lactic building. And champion Edgars Skrivers already back down into the middle of the pit, followed shortly after by Myrza Tebuev.
Round two.
You ready?
It would be cool one time, just do not go back to your corner. Sit on your knees downstairs, just wait.
Just take that respective kneeling position.
But it could be an intimidating factor.
Good jab from Tebuev.
Ooh, nice. Body shot, caught on the way in.
Tebuev staying a little bit more in the pocket here. Did eat that right hand though.
Tebuev's putting some snap on those punches now.
Seems to have tightened up a little bit. I do love how technically sound they're both being throughout the start of this fight though. You know, everything is kind of a predetermined combination. They're going to throw, they're going to get in, they're going to get out.
And also Tebuev, every time when he punches, he's changed his angles the whole time. He punches and he moves out of the way. Very good movement. And very smart. That, see, again, constantly up and down. He never, well, a moving target's very hard to hit.
You know, we know how tough Myrza Tebuev is. We've seen him break an arm in a fight before and keep going.
Nice right there. Tebuev, another one. Good movement again. Nice right again. Yeah, wow, Tebuev is doing a really good job.
He seems to have figured a bit more of Skrivers out here.
It looks like Skrivers has a little bit of a blood there on his right eye.
Yeah, certainly does. Skrivers forced to tie up there.
Look at that.
Tebuev throws him off.
Wow.
A little bit of a momentum shift here.
Tebuev now starts adding kicks to those punches. I think then he will become very effective.
You notice, Bas, how Skrivers' hands are not coming back up to his head as clean as they were before.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of body shots from Tebuev as well.
Yeah, lovely. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's a high pace. I want to say, man, Tebuev is doing really good, but can he keep this pace?
I hope so. I mean, you know, toughness where he comes from is a whole different level. And that's good from Skrivers. Rolled around, threw the punch over the top. We're down into the last 45 seconds here in California AD. Thank you for joining us here at Karate Combat. absolutely glued to this 67 kilo title fight. A clinic being put on by Edgars Skrivers and Myrza-bek Tebuev.
Wow, now he comes back with a nice combination there, Skrivers is.
Yeah, I wonder if that's going to slow Tebuev down a little bit. Like you said, Bas, this is an incredible pace to have to do for another 9 minutes after this. That's just getting walked down. Skrivers just pressing forward.
Yeah, but Tebuev constantly moving, left, right, back. Never straight angle back. Oh, back kick again.
And that is the end of the second round, and a little bit of a different complexion there to those 3 minutes, Bas.
Very hard to judge. I think Tebuev actually did more in this fight, in this second round.
Let's take a look at some of the replays and see if that is the case.
Boom. Look at that body kick. That might have been the reason he kept his guard a little lower now. Nice right hand, left hand by Skrivers.
Oh, Tebuev kept his chin up a little bit too much there. Skrivers did start to come back a little bit towards the end of the round. Good combination to rattle the Russian. Let's take a look in the corner of Edgars Skrivers here as we see out this mid-round break. Still looking focused.
His coach was wearing sunglasses. That's interesting. Maybe I just like eye surgery, eyes are diluted.
It's awfully bright in here.
It's a different planet.
Fight!
And immediately Skrivers closing the distance again, looking to put out those rangefinders, try and stifle Tebuev. Good right hand over the top.
Watch the heads.
I will say though, Bas, both guys have landed good shots, but neither has been particularly wobbled yet. They've all eaten everything that's come their way.
Yep. And I think the movement should go to Tebuev. I mean, he's constantly moving. I'm talking about it the whole time. Look at this. Punch, and he moves to the side, moves to the side. Skrivers is coming forward. That's it.
Bit
the
more
whole
static.
time. Yep.
Yeah.
Little not afraid, just walk in there.
Breaks that straight line so nicely does the Russian. Rolls out of the way. He could get a shot in after he rolls out the way off that off angle. That would be
again
very useful. Skrivers said to us he needs pressure to perform.
Wow.
Boy, is he getting some, and that's a great flurry from our champion.
Ooh, nice high kick. But again, he needs to set that up, and the body kick is great. Body kick, why doesn't he set it up and then flurry to the face, and then boom, body kick underneath?
Keeping his chin nicely tucked. Hands are down a bit too much, though. Really getting inside the short range here.
This fighting in the phone booth.
Halfway point of the third round.
Oof. Big punches landing now. You can hear him. 4-ounce gloves. They will do damage.
I love these guys. They're just throwing everything in combination. They're almost never throwing a single shot. It's 2, 3, 4, sometimes more.
This is really nice from Skrivers. He's starting to time the movement from Tebuev. When he moves to the side, he catches him with that back kick. Nice low kick to the thigh, to the calf.
Yeah, you can, of course, not kick between the hip and the knee here at Karate Combat, but just below, aim to the calf, inside of the shin. That is all legal.
Oh! It was an elbow, it looked like, right?
Well, it's very close. Probably a bit more forearm than fist. You have to watch that range. Looking forward to seeing a replay of that in between rounds. We've got 30 seconds left in the third. Championship rounds will follow very shortly.
And they're still going at the high pace, not slowing down.
No, athleticism in abundance here at Karate Combat.
Oh man, Skrivers to 5. Oh, look at that. Wheel kick. I love it.
Just caught him on the shoulder. Very close to landing. Wouldn't that have been something?
Whoa!
So the Hail Marys coming from Edgars Skrivers at the end of that third round. We've got 2 more to go here. Let's take a look at some of the replays from that round. Bas, we've got some pretty big moves to check out.
Wow, it was awesome.
This was some
Look
good
at this.
inside boxing from Skrivers.
Yeah, Skrivers really starts finding a target. Nice high kick there.
Yeah, timed it very well off the break. We, of course, had... Oh, get good hooks, but that spinning back fist, I'd love to see how that landed. Good rotation on those shots.
Beautiful back kick. Anticipating the movement to the left for him.
Oh, it was cleanly with the back of the hand.
Very nice. Here we go.
Here we go.
Buff,
Oh,
yeah.
very nice.
Very nice.
You got to say, Bas, on the basis of some of those replays, Edgars Skrivers having some serious success.
He does, because everything he throws, it's almost landing. The accuracy is just higher. And he's ready. Look at him. What's going on?
Oh!
What's going on?
And the referee is waving the fight off. Don't know why. We would love to get an explanation, but it's either a doctor stoppage or the corner of Myrza-bek Tebuev calling it. Edgars Skrivers doesn't know why either, but he is going to retain the 67-kilo golden belt here at Karate Combat.
He broke him?
I don't know. We're going to get this clarified for you shortly as we take a look in the corner of Myrza-bek Tebuev. I wonder. Well, we're going to come back to the centre. Good sportsmanship shown by both our competitors here. Let's take a look at a replay that may explain some of the situation.
Back fist. Oof.
I mean, it was a clean back fist. Perhaps he really did get rattled.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is with TKO, the red Edgars Skrivers.
With TKO. Here we go.
So
Edgars Skrivers.
There we go. Our champion Edgars Skrivers stays the champion, getting an additional gold belt tied around his waist by Karate Combat President Adam Kovacs. We're going to quickly run down to Layla in the pit, who's going to get the reaction from our champion.
Congratulations, you retain the belt, taking your record to 3-0 and unbeaten in Karate Combat. How are you feeling?
First of all, I want to thank God, the Creator, Alhamdulillah. Second of all, it feels right. It feels meant to be happen that I'm a champion.
There was some confusion towards the end there. We saw you with your arms up, not being sure of what happened. What was going through your mind?
You know, there was 2 more rounds, and I wanted to fight. I wanted to finish him, so I'm a little bit disappointed about it.
I can understand your disappointment. He came at you with very high pace in the first 2 rounds. I believe we saw him fatigue slightly in the third. Your stamina definitely an advantage for you today.
You know, that's how I fight. I'm the most dominant, exciting, and smartest fighter that is there. I can fight both inside and outside the pocket. You know, I'm not afraid of losing or making mistakes, and I'm not afraid of getting tired. I never give up, and I'm just thankful for opportunity to compete.
We're thankful to watch you compete. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Wow, I love it.
Serious words from our champion. You can't ask for more from a contender or a champion, really. Edgars Skrivers, I think, is going to be a very tough ask for anybody to take him out.
That's what I said when he got the title in the first place. I said, who's gonna do this? But Tebuev, I gotta say, man, the first 2 rounds, he did phenomenal.
Certainly did.
I mean, the angles that he had, he was connecting, the body kicks. I mean, whoa. You know, Skrivers suddenly put his hands down. You were talking about that. It was not up anymore. It wasn't because of the body kick, you see. So he was doing a good job, but unfortunately,
hopefully we can get a little bit of clarity for you on why. But join us again very shortly when we'll be right back at Karate Combat. Well, our co-host Layla Anali is down in the pit now with our referee Sam Amidi, who's going to shed a little more light on the situation with Myrza-bek Tebuev.
I'm joined by our ref, Sam Amidi. Now, an interesting TKO decision in between the third and the fourth. Walk us through why.
I think if you saw towards the end of that third round, obviously the fight in the blue corner was starting to take some more heavier shots. He was throwing back, but not as actively as he was in the kind of previous round, so you can see he was starting to wear out. As he kind of went back to his corner, I obviously then went and stood there to kind of observe and see exactly how he's responding. You know, is he still kind of looks like he's in the fight? So we give him his minute, see how he's recovering. However, as he stood up, it's his cornerman that kind of helped assist him up. And as I asked him to enter the pit, it was his cornerman again that was trying to assist him in the pit. Now, for me, that's a sign and an indication that we need to be calling this fight and not allowing the fight to take unnecessary damage.
Great to have that clarification. Thank you so much.
Thanks to our referee for all of those details. Bas, does that make sense to you?
Yeah, in a nutshell, if you can't walk down the pit to fight, you can't fight.
I'll tell you someone who can fight, that is our champion Edgars Skrivers. Who the hell is going to beat that guy? We have had a fantastic night here. I'm sure Layla has too, wherever she is.
Oh, I sure have. It's a hard life, isn't it? Thank you for watching. The party doesn't end here. Thank you so much for watching from me, Layla Anali, Josh Palmer and Bas Rutten. Thank you for watching. This has been Karate Combat.